welcome to the Ytrade's IPO analysis regarding Barbeque Nations. We'll have a quick analysis of what this Barbeque Nation is all about. Is it good to subscribe at this levels, at this price? Let's go into that. So we wanted to talk about the company. The company Barbeque Nation is one of the India's famous casual dining restaurants, a chain of restaurants they are. They were launched in 2006 by SHAREHOLDING Hotels Limited, and the Barbeque Nations was under the one brand till 2008. And subsequently, 5 Barbeque Nations owned by SHL in the year of 2012. In December 31st, 2020, there were around 77 cities in India, and they were bringing in a la carte cuisines to this Barbeque Nations from the existing kitchen infrastructure what they have. And it is owns around 61.4% shareholding, and it has subsidiaries such as Red Apple, which owns and operates 9 restaurants under the brand name Toscano. It is also a casual dining Italian restaurant, and this restaurant chain operates one restaurant under each brand name called Ytrade and Collage respectively. It is a delivery business, also has grown due to COVID. If you can see, from 26.1 crore physical year 2020, it has gone to 37.9 crores during the 8 months as of November. This is the data which has been taken from the Red Herring prospects. Its latest delivery products also includes called barbecue in box, grills in a box, meals in a box. Basically, this Barbeque Nation is a dining restaurant which gives you this grill foods, where you can do the live grill in the restaurant itself, rather than the grill is being done in the kitchen and brought to your end. You can have the facility to do the live grilling in front of you. So that is the facility what Barbeque Nation is providing. Okay, so you can see over here the revenue growth in geography. As of India, it is getting more revenue compared to the overseas, and its region-wise presence also can be seen. It is more predominantly in south and north, and less we can see in the west and the east regions. Going about the company, we can see the number of outlets they have. You can see the gradual growth from financial 17 to as of financial year 20. We can see the gradual growth in tier 1 cities, tier 2 cities, and tier 3 cities doesn't have that much of operability, and penetration is not there. Okay, and overseas there are close to 6 international restaurants, mainly in United Arab Emirates, Oman and Malaysia. So these are about the company outlet details. Let's see about the industry outlook and what is prevailing in the food service market. Food service is a key segment area in India, and it is accounted close to 56.5 billion in the financial year 2020, for which 28 billion comes from the organized market, that is this chain and organized standalone outlets such as Barbeque Nations. Changing customer dynamics paired with increasing market proliferation of brands in India is expected to continue to boost the food service sector. These dynamics getting changed each and every time. Even during COVID pandemic, these dynamics are getting changed, and it is the food industry is getting benefited out of it. The share of the food services in India's GDP is expected to increase by financial year 2025 to 2.2%, from the present 2.1%. Food service market can be broken into as 3 categories. 3 segments we can see. One is unorganized segment, restaurants and hotels, and organized segments. Unorganized segments, which is called as it includes the roadside eateries, the dabas, which we see common eating option for most of the citizens. The restaurants in hotel, a full service restaurant with a premium interior, specific cuisines, specialties, a high standard service which is present only in the premium hotels. These are restaurants and hotels. The organized segment, it consists of a standalone restaurant which is having a minimum of 3 outlets. The chain, which is having a chain of restaurants which is having more than 3 outlets. These are all part of the food service segments. So this is the industry outlook, and this a continuation to the industry outlook is the size of the food service market in India is estimated at 4,236 billion in FY20. It is going to get projected to grow towards a CAGR of 9% over the next 5 years. That is close to 6,506 billion. We have taken this from source called Technopark. So in FY21, due to COVID, the food service market expected to grow but it's shown a dip of 53% in comparison to the food service market in 2020, because 2020 it was flourishing, but due to COVID we saw a dip. And similarly in FY21 the chain markets also is expected to dip because of COVID, due to 40% in comparison to FY20. We have shown you the graphical representations over here. The blue ones indicates the unorganized, which is the dabas. The organized segment, which is we can see over here, the chain markets where Barbeque Nation falls, also been seen here. And these are the projections what we are seeing in we can see as per compared to 2020 we can see a dip in the year 2021, and the projections for 2025 we can see there is a growth option from this. Okay, so this is what they estimate. They say they are planning to grow at a CAGR of 15% to reach 3,275 billion by FY28, from 50% from 38% in financial year 2020. Okay, so these are the split ups of the unorganized market, how much they are intending to grow as the course of time. We can see the unorganized market, a standalone market, chain markets, and restaurants and hotels. Okay, so next we see what is the online food delivery. We can see this during this COVID, this Zomato and Swiggy was the main sought out options. So the online food market is a segment, two different business models we have. One is the restaurant to consumer delivery option, platform to consumer delivery option. The restaurant to consumer delivery is from the restaurant directly gets ordered and the restaurant delivers to the consumers, such as Domino's, McDonald's are the examples. Platform to consumer means the meals been ordered in a platform and gets delivered through the carrier called Zomato and Swiggy's. So the overall food delivery market in India is expected to grow by a CAGR of 12.2% to reach 18 billion by FY25. Again, this COVID has shown a big increase in online food delivery. This is going to further justify the stand that the online food delivery market is going to grow furthermore. So from 2016-2020 we can see the graphical representation. So we can see this blue one indicates the restaurants to consumer, how the growth is going to happen in FY 2025, and platform to consumer close to 9.7%. We can see a growth is going to happen. Okay, this is just outlook on the competitive landscape where Barbeque Nation is, with whom they are competing. The giant is Jubilant Foodwork. It has a market cap, we can see 37,988 crore, followed by Westlife Development Limited, Specialty Restaurants Limited, Burger King, the recently listed IPO, and Barbeque Nations also coming in the market cap of 1,875 crore. We can see their details just for information, just to give how they are competitive enough among the giants. Okay, then we wanted to go more about the IPO details. Before going to the IPO details, you can see the financial highlights, that is the revenue from operations from FY28 gradually coming down. EBITDA, we can see that still in the positives, but the net profit is in the minus, that we will come in the final of the slide. The issue size is close to 453 crores, whereas fresh issue which is going to go around 180 crores. Remaining is offer for sale, where the promoters are diluting their stakes. Close to 273 crores are being given for offers for sale. The issue date is from 24th, that is from yesterday, to 26th. Already one times has been subscribed as per the data which has been received. So the price band is close to 498 to 500. So bid size is 30. And as we discussed, these are the ratios which we need to have an eye on. Okay, next one we will see about the promoter shareholding details. We can see the promoters and the promoter group holds close to 47.81%, whereas Satyajit Housekeeping Service Limited around 37%, Sadhya Dhani 1.47%, Sania Dhani, Azhar Dhani, and other promoters close to 6.2% are being held. So these people are going to offload their stakes, and this is what you can see from promoters. Pre-IPO they were having 47.81%. Post-IPO they are going to get reduced to 37.84%. Okay, so this public, they are as of now it is only 52.91. Post-IPO it is going to be 61.16%. So these are the promoter shareholding details and how much they are planning to give it for offer for sales also we have just seen. Okay, So the next one, what we wanted to analyze is what is the objective of this IPO to be released. So the company wanted to utilize this net proceeds, mainly this 54.6 crore to be set up using need to be used for setting up 26 new Barbeque Nation restaurants in metros, that is tier 1, tier 2 cities. That's what they are targeting by fiscal year 2022 and 23. 75 crores would be utilized towards repayment and prepayments of all proportion of principal amounts. So they have availed more loans. They are going to utilize this proceeds to prepayments of these loans which they have taken, and it has completed pre-IPO placement also already. Before the IPO, there was a private placement that has been happened close to 150 crores. Out of the above, 84.8 crores have been utilized to repayment of loans of the company, and the amount of 35 crores has been spent on general corporate purposes. Okay, so what is the risk factor which we need to keep look on before subscribing to this Barbeque Nation? See, the main part you need to find out is, as we shown in the financial highlights, is that the company has been incurring loss for the past 3 years from 2018 to 20. It faces a risk of again not turning profitable in the coming years also. Some of the promoters and directors operate or control the entities engaged in similar line of business. The promoters and the directors who are part of this shareholding, they are also in a similar line of business, where to give you an example, Tarun Khanna is the director on board of Sapphire Foods India Limited, and he is also part of the Talpagatti Hotels Private Limited, which is one of the famous biryani hotel chain in South India. So they are also in a similar line of business, so it may increase in future. Competitions might get increased. So exceptional items represents a net loss relating to restaurant closed or relocating during the year. They were gross obligations to acquire non-controlling interest in the Red Apple. These are also exceptional items. Also is a risk factor. If it is unable to maintain or enhance the brand recognition, its restaurant's operation or prospects may be materially and adversely affected. People will not be able to recognize the brand unless until they popularize it. So that is also a main risk. The company is unable to identify and obtain suitable locations for new restaurants. If in the coming days, if they don't identify correct suitable placements of their restaurants, means again it can lead to lower footfalls, and table turns will get affected, and which is going to again affect their revenue in the coming days. Outbreak of an epidemic such as bird flu or this fish oriented products or other perishable items will significantly have an impact in the company. That is also a risk factor we need to see. And the market in which the company operates dynamic in nature, and unless and until the food menu, the menu gets changed and the new dishes have been not introduced, means it will also lead to customer preference getting changed. That is the main point which we need to note down in this IPO. So what are the roadmaps, what they wanted to do? As we see, they wanted to expand more outlets. As on 31st December, 2 Barbeque Nation restaurants were in the construction phase, and they are launched in the fiscal year 2021. Its subsidiary, as we see, the Red Apple, and opened 3 Toscano, that is Italian cuisine restaurants in fiscal year 2020. So they are planning to expand more towards the international market. That is 2 more restaurants in Abu Dhabi, 1 in Kuala Lumpur and 1 in Muscat. So that is the future roadmap. They wanted to do a multi-brand strategy where they wanted to reduce its exposure to risk a specific market segment. They don't want only to be in the grill segment. They want to again drive cost efficiency and synergy in sharing operations or functions. So they wanted to do strategic brand acquisitions also they are planning to do. Delivery focus of product innovations are also been focused. This food delivery option, online delivery option, where Barbeque in box and grills in box and meals in box, they are planning to expand these operations further. So again, the digital asset, they are planning to have a BBQ app where they have a BBQ app where there are options. It gives options for the customers to dine in, do the reservations, do the bookings, or online order delivery of the product. So these are all their future roadmaps which are planning. And cost optimization, seeking more rent relief from the landlords, renegotiate the commercial terms. So they are working on these items on the future roadmap. Okay, so let us do a strength, weakness, opportunity, threat analysis. That is the SWOT analysis, which we say. See, the strength is there is a strong brand recognition. Opportunities, you can see the online delivery services, expansion to new cities. Intense competition from CDR market, that is casual dining restaurants. There's severe competition is there to similar chain of hotels. So the weakness is the concentration on the revenue from selective cities and inconsistent in the profitability. So just a quick recap, despite the revenue of operations has been positive 3 years, the CAGR is close to 13.4%. The profitability area is a major concern from 2018 to 20 due to the high raw material expense and employee benefits expense, which has been there impacting the company. Okay, so again, what the outlook of this is, as per the various analysts, which they say is that this has been given a rating of average. It is up to you to decide where we need to go to subscribe or not to subscribe. We are just leaving it to you. We just want to give you a small analysis on the opportunities, strength, threats and weakness of this particular company. So what is the timelines? 24 March the issue has opened, 26 March the issue is closed, will be closing. Finalization of the allotment will be happening on 1st April. If those funds which has been blocked and taken will be refunded on April 5th. Then on 7th we can see April 7th the IPO is getting listed. And a disclaimer is this is for a learning purpose and we are not recommending, and there is no recommendation compared to the stock or sector what we are doing. This is just for an educational purpose and this is for information. So I thank you for watching. Have a great day.